get itself all the way together. All right, let's get it. So, yo, what's
Live at
popping,
5.
everybody?
Live at 5.
Live and oh my goodness. Look, welcome back to another episode of the Limitless Podcast, your one-stop shop
Yeah.
for everything anime, fatherhood, and sports. So check
Late
it out.
night.
If this is your first time here, thank you. All we ask is for you to just comment what you think about our content below, what you think about this episode. We're not even asking for your subscription. We just want to know what we could do to grow this podcast, brothers community that we're building. Now, for those of you who are coming back, spinning the block, if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you came back for a reason. So,
Just do it.
just do it.
Like Nike. Like just click it, set it till you get all the notifications. Like just do it.
And also,
Thank
just
you.
want to give a we want to let y'all know that we are doing a giveaway. So we're trying to hit 500 subs. Once we get to 500 subs, we're going to do a giveaway of a fresh copy of the new NCAA 25 game that's coming out in 2 months now. So
Yeah,
pretty pumped
2
about
months.
that. But
2 months.
run up the
I can't wait to
subscription.
play it.
So
I can't wait. I can't wait to play that game.
now let's get to what we're really here to talk about. So being that Vaughn and I are both fathers, we're both fathers of boys, right? And we both love anime. It's only natural, at least for me, right? It's only natural that I would want to bring my son into that relationship, right?
Absolutely.
And kind of that helps foster a different type of relationship with my son.
Yeah. Instead of just a regular father-son dynamic.
Exactly. And it gives us something else to bond over, right? And so, man, what I've noticed though is that wanting to do this with my son, I had to taper back what I really like in an anime. And I had to find something that was, of course, suitable for him. And sometimes I'm not able to watch I won't be able to watch the Demon Slayers, the My Hero Academias, the you name it, a comedy got killed,
and all of those. Yeah, you can't Castlevania. You can't watch those. Not with a young child. Like, no, you can't watch those
at all, man. So before I even started rambling, right? Because I could easily ramble about this topic, but what's the importance for you with watching anime with your son?
So my son, right? He's 5. Like I'm pretty sure, like a bunch of other kids, my son's attention span is like it's literally like this. If you don't catch his attention within the first 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds, he's out of there. So the anime that me and him started watching was one of the new ones that's on Netflix, which is the Adventures of Dai, which me and you talked about it. It was Toriyama's. It completely reminds you of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Like I tried to get him into Dragon Ball, and he was like,
"Nah,
yeah,
I'm good."
Because it starts slow. It starts slow. Actually, Dragon Ball Z Kai is the one me and him started on because can't do Dragon Ball because Goku wilding on that one. And then we can't do the original Dragon Ball Z because it's completely unfiltered. So me and him started on Kai and start slow. So he was like, yeah, not happening. So we started watching Dai. We started watching the Adventures of Dai. He likes that one because of the music. My son's very music. He's big on music. So music is very like kiddie in a way. The features and things like that. And then the characters themselves. So he likes that one. And he went from that to being. I had on a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt yesterday, and he asked me, made me feel like proud dad. I had a proud dad moment because he was like, he was like, that's Goku. He was like, but who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? And I'm like, ha ha. all right, let's go down this road. But I'm like, that's Piccolo, that's Trunks, that's Goten, that's Gohan, that's Vegeta, that's Android 18, that's Bulma. Let's go down this road. But it just made me feel good. It's like making him ask questions and
Hey,
things
quick
like that
question.
now
Can you
about
still hear
these
me?
different characters and like bringing him into the world because he sees me watching it. Oh, something just happened and I don't know what. But anyway, JoJo will be back. So like it's little things like that that'll like make you as a dad feel good that you're introducing your son or your daughter to the anime world that you love so much because they see you watching it. Um the hardest part, like Jojo said, the hardest part is, and for some parents they don't care, but for me I do. The hardest part is finding certain animes that you can introduce to your child at a young age, 4 or 5, even 3, or so forth and so on. That's not gonna like freak them out. Like he saw me watching an episode of Castlevania one time, and it like he was like, "Oh wait, hold on." So I turned off and put on something else. So it's just a matter of like finding animes that suit your child that's gonna draw their attention. Find ones that like find ones that kind of take off kind of fast, or if anything, like skip through the intro. I know that's blasphemy. Hold on 1 second, people. Hello, this is JoJo. Yeah, what happened? JoJo got kicked out of the studio, y'all. He got booted out, but he'll be returning shortly. From now on, for right now, it's just us. Y'all can enjoy me. All right. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Okay, but yeah, that's the hardest part. So like, just find animes that's gonna pique their interest, and it's all about the bonding thing. Like he or she sees you excited about it, they're gonna naturally get excited about it. May not be the first time, may not be the second time, may not be the third or the fourth time, but they're gonna get excited about it because they see dad is excited about it, and that's where the other dynamic of being, having that father son relationship comes into play at. But yeah, I
I'm
mean, for
back.
me, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. And we just go from there. I mean, I'm sure he's not gonna like every anime that I like, and vice versa. I'm not gonna like some of the animes that he may find interesting, but that's the beautiful thing about the anime world, that it's literally something out there for everybody. Oh, you good? I can hear you.
You good? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear.
Okay, cool. What were you taking them through before I had my untimely
Oh no, I was just saying like you just have to find animes that like will pique their interest. And for anything like with my son, like I said, with him having a short attention span, like I'll skip through the intro. I know that sounds blasphemy to the APs, like my bad, but I gotta do it
what you gotta
because
do? What you gotta do?
I gotta get him to see the action that's going on.
Yeah,
And like
man.
he's even watched a few episodes of One Piece with me, but I skipped through the intro because if I don't, he gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
watching
on to
this."
the next thing.
Yeah, on to the next thing. Like, bro, you got attention span of a
Bro.
squirrel.
I mean,
So
and if you shoot, you know how difficult it is with Javen. You can only imagine how difficult it is with Asher,
yeah, see, Javen is on like 700. Ash on 1,000.
bruh. So,
Like Ash,
but man, before we actually moved on to our next subject, we did want to give y'all just a quick list. Just this isn't the end all be all. It's just a broad look or a broad list that at least Vaughn and I could recommend for
yeah,
anime for you, that you are able to watch with your kids. So uh the two that automatically come to mind: Pokemon. If you know anything about that, it's very kid friendly. It's
yeah.
very life lessoning, but it's a great
And for
story.
those of y'all that's gonna say it's not an anime, it's in the gray area. Like
Come on
APs,
now.
please sit down. This is for the kids. We don't need y'all right now. Like, please go sit down.
And then what else?
Puff
What
away.
was Sailor Moon. Now
Sailor Moon. Sailor
I ain't
Moon is
gonna
another
hold
one.
you. Look, being a '90s baby, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, those were the go-to on Cartoon Network. So yeah, Sailor Moon is a very, very
Yeah.
kid-friendly and oriented anime, and you can't argue
Sailor
that.
Moon.
That is anime.
Sailor Moon can legitimately whoop some males'
Yeah,
asses. Like she plays 0 games.
it's like that.
Yeah, she's like that. But sorry, go ahead.
But no, so those are the two that I would easily recommend to any parent that is going through or will go through what Javon and I have went through with our kids.
Well, yeah, I already mentioned the Adventures of Dai, which is on Netflix.
Yep.
Mm, another one is King something on can't remember the name of it, but it's King something on Crunchyroll. Push pause. I am going to find the name of this real quick
My goodness.
because I think it's actually a pretty good one for kids too. Ranking of Kings. That's another one. That one is pretty good. I actually liked it. When I started it, once again, it was a recommendation by a friend. But yeah, that's another good one to check out for kids and for adults. Y'all actually enjoy. You can actually enjoy that one. But yeah, those are the ones that I got.
But yeah, so if y'all have any other questions or just share your experience that you've had with building this relationship with your child through anime, and
Yeah,
if
share it
there's
so we
any
can
anime
highlight
that
it.
what's up?
I said, tell them share it so we can highlight it. We already got
Yeah.
Napa Black. Like he shouting
Oh
us out
yeah.
at the hospital, like with his newborn. So like we build that. We got that with y'all. Like we trying to
Oh yeah.
build that with y'all. Let us know.
And also put some animes that you would recommend for our kids to watch, because
Yeah.
like Vaughn and I've said, there's 24,000 anime out there. Ain't no way that we have even scratched the surface. So let us know. And yeah. Now on to the
To
next
the meat
subject
and the meat end of this.
Windbreakers. Brother, we said it last week. We said it this week. This is good. This is
it's
good.
legit. It is legit.
Bro.
It is legit. I'm pulling up the character names right now.
Let me tell y'all why he's doing that. If you've never listened to anything that we've ever said,
listen to this.
Go watch this. Come back and thank us later. Because I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is I'm not trying to say that Tokyo Revengers is bad. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that Windbreakers is like Tokyo Revengers if Tokyo Revengers took that next step or next 2 steps. Because the way, and I know I said this last week, but the way that they break down gang culture, the way that they show the Bofurin as being not your typical gang, where they're actually looking out for the town, and they're actually doing all that while developing characters. You're able to understand more of Sakura's background. You're able to understand more of the oh my gosh, Umeyama, the white hair guy.
Umiya.
Yeah. You're able to understand more about him. And then just to put the cherry on top, the fights are just ridiculous. Like,
it's legit, bro.
Bro, that Toma versus Coda fight, brother.
That's the brothers, right?
So they were friends.
Oh, you're not brothers, not brothers. Yeah, they was friends. Yeah, they was friends.
Yeah, they were friends.
Oh, bruh. All right, so I'm just gonna dive straight into that fight. I'm not gonna take the whole segment, but I'm gonna take one piece from this fight, and JoJo gonna be mad at me because I know he want to do it. The way that nigga grabbed his leg
I
when
was
he was,
literally about to talk about that. I was literally going to talk about that.
I'm gonna let you have it. I
But I
just
was
wanted
like,
to
you know what?
say
I need
it.
to shut up because I'm monologuing way too long right now.
That I'm gonna let you have it, but that so if nothing else pulled you in to that fight, that
That
piece
hezzy kick.
right there, that piece right there is what snatched me in. A hesitation pullback, and I gave it a name. I'm giving it a name, bruh. And the fact that he connected with it,
Well, the fact that it just
yeah,
scratch, bro, like,
man,
bro,
they're
the
on to
pacing
something.
is
The
just,
creators of Windbreakers are on to something. They're on to
bro.
something.
And I was talking in our live before we got on the podcast that, man, like the pacing of this anime is really good. And
Yeah,
what really makes this even better, and you mentioned it last week, is that there's no superpowers. So
no,
all you can see is who has the best squabbles. You know what I'm saying?
all you see is who getting their head throw up. Like,
Bruh, bruh. And I'm telling you, and me, you talked about this earlier today. Excuse me, my allergies. But at this point, right, Bo Furin has already beat Shistorin just
yeah,
by
yeah,
numbers, right?
yeah. Number count is over with.
So I really feel that Choji's just on some, bruh, I don't care. All I want to do
It's
is
fight.
fight you. I want to see who's the strongest between me and you, so that
But he said that when he pulled up to the school, like
yeah,
he just want to fight. Little Mahito just want to fight.
yep,
Like that's it. I don't care if they getting their ass towed up. I don't care. He don't care if his own people getting their ass towed up. He don't care.
yeah.
He just want to fight.
No, I agree,
Period.
man. Hey, I wanted to let you know real quick. I didn't want to, ruin the flow. I don't know if we're live on YouTube.
Let me see.
Because if I go to YouTube and try to go live, it says that we have a stream going on right now.
Whoa, let me see. I tell you in just a second.
Sorry, y'all. If we are live, we're just trying to make sure that everything is good. Because we want to be able to see y'all's questions if y'all have anything.
Channel lives. We are not.
Try to go to YouTube on your computer.
Bet. Let's see. Because it says live recording, but I guess it's just recording the actual segment.
Yeah, if it's just recording, we'll just cut it. But I just didn't see us on YouTube on my phone.
Nah, yeah, we're not live.
Really?
I don't see it.
Because when I went to studios and I tried to go live,
Uh-huh.
it said that we already had a stream going.
Okay, let me pull up. I'm gonna switch. I'm switching the account right now because right now I'm in the personal account.
Oh, I think that's what it is. Where are we?
Okay. The growing pains.
Yeah.
Live. Okay. Create and go live. Test.
So we're not
Uh,
live.
do something.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, it says end stream.
That's what I'm saying. So we may be live right now.
The privacy is unlisted. That's why.
Can you make it public? Oh my, that's my bad. Good Lord. I don't feel like a dumbass, right? Nigga.
Yeah, all right. So now I'm gonna close it. Well, I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch out the account. Switch account. I'm gonna go back to my personal. Continue.
That's annoying. That is
All
flipping annoying.
right. So, all right. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Let me go to hours.
Let me see.
Go to live. Boom. Yep. Wait.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
that's
live
it.
now. Jesus Christ.
All right, so we could just go. I mean, we could just go straight into Demon Slayer. I mean, Windbreakers. No, we can go straight back in.
Ain't that about a B
That's
word?
too funny.
Ain't that about? Good Lord. Well,
That's funny.
look. So,
I mean, we could just start with Windbreakers.
yeah. Okay. So Windbreakers, right? Man, that was fire. That episode was crazy, yo.
I don't see how. Well, let me back up. So to begin with,
Okay.
I'm gonna start from the start. To begin with, Shistorn has lost every fight.
Yes.
Like both Furin has won every single one.
Every single one.
Which this tells us that neither Choji or Yumiya cares. Yumiya cares, honestly cares. Like he's sitting there chilling. Nigga,
Yeah,
Choji done went to sleep.
Yeah.
Like the only one that's like actually paying attention is Tagomi. Yeah, Tagomi.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's like paying attention to what's going on. And who cares at this point? Everybody just wants to see Choji. Everybody just wants to see them fight. The leaders.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Before we continue going with Windbreakers, I just want to say to y'all, look, if you aren't watching Windbreakers, stop this. Just stop watching us as much as we want y'all to watch us. Go watch it. Okay. Then come back and then rock with our content because you will thank us because it is really that good. In my personal opinion, it is Tokyo Revengers if Tokyo Revengers took the next step. It's a compelling story. The pacing is good.
I like how they did it. I like how nothing is rushed. Yeah, I like how nothing is rushed.
And it's like, bro, I'm surprised that we're already 6, 7 episodes in on Windbreakers, and I'm not tired of it. I definitely don't have the feeling that I had with like Ninja Kamui. Not to try to bring up that sore subject again, but it honestly, Windbreakers is doing such a good job with making me feel so excited or feeling vindicated for being so excited about this anime cycle for this year. I mean,
it's a refresher. It's a legit refresher from, and not to say that we don't love our mystical power whatever animes. Like not to say that we don't love them because we do. Like we legitimately do love them. But this is a nice refresher of just a raw, unfiltered, hand-to-hand combat anime. Like We're gonna keep saying it. There's no powers, there's no magical stones, there's no gaming, there's no mystical wizards, witches, none of that.
And
It's
I think
just
that's
a
what makes
straight
it
up,
better, bro.
it's just a straight up, I'm finna beat your ass. Like
Bro, and I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The fact that they don't have all the
extras.
mystical key
Yeah.
powers, all that stuff, the creators and the writers and the artists are able to focus more on the actual choreography of the fight, which
Because that will take away from an anime, because you know that you kind of have like, you kind of have a safety net. You don't have to
yeah.
focus so much on the actual like choreography of the fight, because okay, you have powers and things like that. But
But this you got to.
this one,
There are no powers.
this one, and I keep looking over at my other screen because I have it pulled up. These niggas
Different.
different,
Just
just different.
bro. Let me tell you, my favorite. So first of all, the fight between Toma and Koda was fire. It kind of reminded me a little bit of how you like this anime a whole lot. Ragnarok, the
Oh, Record of Ragnarok.
thank you, Record of Ragnarok, and that they did kind of a backstory to
Yeah,
help really understand why did Koda call out Toma, you know.
yeah. That's
So
another
that
one.
was
If y'all hadn't watched it either, go watch Record of Ragnarok. It's legit. Go
it's
watch it.
good. It's good. I'll give it a.
I
It's
give it
okay.
a. I give it a 6. I give
Yeah,
it
I
a
would go
six
lower.
and a half. I give it a
It,
6.5.
it's
I give it a
affordable,
6.5.
but that's neither
Only
here nor there.
and just a side note, the only reason why I'm going to give it a 6.5 is because I didn't like how some of the fights were drug out, and then some of the fights ended like that. Like I
Yeah,
had an issue with that. So, but it's a nice history to a certain degree.
thank
History
you.
anime for you to know like some of the warriors, and then some of the evil people like Jack the Ripper. But
So that is just
you
very
find
easy.
yourself rooting for Jack. Like, not even gonna lie, Loki was rooting for that nigga. Like, but
But
anyway, that's a whole nother topic.
but
So
that's
another topic.
honestly what Windbreakers reminded me of, and I was like, yo, that's dope. Not only
Yeah.
are they making us get invested with the choreography of the fights, but they're making us get invested with these characters. You know what I'm saying? Um, man, I am probably my favorite part of that episode was that Hezi kick, bro. The the way he held that and then just tried to strike old buddy and he caught him on the face. I was like, oh
That
Lord.
was my second favorite part. My number one favorite part was after he knocked him out, after he supposedly knocked him out.
That was crazy.
That boy was
crazy.
that boy thought it was over with. That boy came back, was like right behind him, was like,
We're not done yet.
wait, he ain't knocked out. Nah.
We still
And I
gonna
should have
get paid
known
real
something,
quick.
bro, because Yumiya was like, he's okay. Can you just see him get kicked through a wall? You talking about he okay? No, he
Fact.
not okay. He's not okay at all. He need help.
He
But
needs
yeah,
some milk.
he
But
needs some milk. But no, if y'all hadn't watched it, we keep saying it. We're gonna keep saying it. We're gonna keep saying it. We're gonna keep saying it. Go watch it. It is 7 episodes. It's only 7 episodes. Jump on board now before you are seasons behind. And then that's another question. Like, before we get ready to end this one, how many seasons do you think we're going to get out of this? Like, hypothetically,
so
do you think it's one off, maybe two?
no, definitely not a one off. The I would say so. This season will be 12 episodes. I would definitely see, guess by the reception that we're probably going to 3, 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I could see.
Because they can't, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I know you've researched it more, but they can't be just me spitballing here. I don't see them being the only 2 gangs.
Oh no,
And I may be
and
reaching
that's the great thing about how they're doing it right now is all they've shown you is Bofure
2.
and Shistorin. That's
Yeah,
it,
she's torn.
and
They
that's
can't
probably
be
going
the
to take
only
up
2.
the whole first season. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
And I'm not
yeah,
even gonna lie. I'm on both Furin's side, but I want that Shistorin jacket. I want that.
I know we
I
know
want that
we all
jacket.
know you love that damn Shistorin jacket.
I want that jacket. Like I just want I ain't gonna like I'm with both Furin,
My
but I
goodness,
need that jacket. I
bro.
need that jacket.
So before we actually move on to our Demon Slayer, right, bro? I had to talk about what I saw on the HBC 50 Shades Anime. That's what it is.
Oh, nigga. Oh.
So if I could share my
Nigga.
screen, I would share it right now. But there's no guarantee I will get to where I'm trying to go. But the there was this
we'll
post.
screenshot it and we'll put it up.
Yeah, we'll drop it up here. But there was this post by some dude. He said that Blood of Zeus is the best anime on Netflix since Seven Deadly Sins. And I got 2 problems with that. So first of all, are we just gonna act like Castlevania didn't happen? Like at all.
I'm not even gonna start with that one.
We just gonna
Seven Deadly Sins was decent.
Decent. The manga is way better than the anime.
Yes.
But that's the first thing. So we just gonna act like both regular Castlevania and Nocturne Castlevania just didn't happen. You missed me with that one, boss. And then my second problem, you just mentioned it, Seven Deadly Sins is already mid as hell. So
yes.
I mean, I can tell you great animes that came out before that and after that. So
I got
bro,
2.
that bothered me. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was
all-time favorite from Netflix is Castlevania. I'm dying on that hill from Netflix. I'm dying on that one.
It's a great anime, bro. Like
secondly, we're going to also pretend that Cyberpunk doesn't exist either. Like
look, bro.
I'm just saying
our imagination. It's not real.
And Record of Ragnarok, like
just
Blue Eye Samurai, like what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here?
You know what? I pride myself on not being anime police. I really do. I really do.
I pride myself on not being an AP.
Everybody should have their own journey. But there's some shit that is inexcusable.
There's no way.
That's one of them.
I watched
and we're not saying that Blood of Zeus is bad. We're not.
I hadn't watched season 2 yet.
The first season is good.
Good. The first season is good. I haven't watched the second
season. Is good.
I will watch the second season here soon. But
come on now.
Once again, to say
y'all doing too much.
To say that it is the best anime that Netflix has put out since Seven Deadly Sins. Okay. If you're gonna put it in the category of Seven Deadly Sins, then okay, I'll let you have it, because what that's telling me is that the second season is mid as hell. That's what that's telling me. Because you're comparing it to Seven Deadly Sins, which was low mid. Seven Deadly Sins was like some good Reggie. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But the blasphemous thing that you forget is Castlevania. Castlevania gave us a full-blown front to back left to right, up to down, side to side, all around. It gave us a full scope of Dracula, his backstory. I'm drawing a blank right now. The son, Dracula's son, the Belmonts, Cypher. We got it all. The first season truly left no questions at all.
It just made you want more.
Then we get Nocturna, which, oh my God. Nocturna just simply one up the ante. And at the yes, this is a spoiler. So I don't care. It's a spoiler.
Screw it.
At the very end, we get
Alucard. I'll say it.
Alucard back with his mind wielding sword. Like,
so
where did you come from?
Let me ask you a question, right? And now I know we are significantly veering off topic, but hey, it's our podcast.
So I don't care.
Which one would you say is better? Castlevania or Castlevania Nocturne?
Fuck.
Think about it now. Think about it, because you don't want our subs to judge you.
Okay, so I personally, I'm going to say Castlevania is better. I'm gonna say Castlevania is better.
Okay,
to me.
Why?
And the reason being is because not even so much like the introduction of all of the characters, but if I'm just looking at the sequence of events and how it was always something going on, I have to give it to Castlevania. Nocturna, the only thing that bothered me with Nocturna is the Belmont the Belmont boy, can't remember his name, but the main character.
Yeah,
he whined a little too much for me. That's the only reason that I'm putting Castlevania. He whined a little, and it took him a little bit too long to like.
That's my problem.
To be like, all right. But when he got in his bag and he finally accepted who he was, But that's what gets me with Nocturna. That's what got me with Nocturna.
Yeah, and I have to agree. So for me, I like Castlevania. Castlevania, the original, has more rewatchability for me.
Yeah,
like I can, any time of the year, whether I'm by myself or whether I'm with somebody else, I can watch Castlevania.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know what's going to happen, but with Nocturne,
and I'm on Dracula's side. Period. End of discussion.
Like, you always got to say that, and it felt like a better story, and it felt like they, not because they didn't have the ability to, but with Castlevania, they had more opportunity, or they did a better job developing Cypher, Belmont, Alucard. You understood what drove each of those individually. Whereas
in those fights, especially we give credit to we give credit to the Belmont. We give credit to Belmont all the time. Sorry for cutting you off, but we give credit to Belmont all the time. But Cypher, nigga,
bro, Cypher something else with that ice and fire and lightning, bro.
Raw,
but
Cypher hell.
And you know what? I wasn't even going to talk about the fights because the fights are just on a whole other tier. But
Yeah,
with
they don't get enough credit.
Nocturne, I felt like it was kind of rushed in some
Yeah.
areas. I felt like there were some things that we were just supposed to accept and understand, like
Hmm.
the black girl. I know she was a slave or something like that.
Yeah, she was a slave.
And how they were slaves to vampires or something, and
And she had to
um,
call on the ancestors and all of that
yeah.
for powers. Yeah.
But I felt like they rushed Nocturne a little bit too much, and then like you said, that boy was too goddamn whiny. Like
He
that
was,
was
bro.
bothering me. And
That's
then
the
for him
number one
to
thing that bothered me the most.
yeah, bro. I mean, like, look, it's okay for a main character to go through their trials and tribulations to show some emotion, but damn, like
He was doing too much.
he's doing too much. So,
He was just doing too much. He
um,
was doing entirely too much.
but what else? Yeah, and then I didn't like how at the very end he got into his bag and was able to use everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have liked it better if they gave us like 2 episodes with his powers.
Yeah, because we got the end and then it was like it was over.
Yeah, it's over. All right,
Yeah, it's like it's
we're
over.
done.
It's like he got in his bag, he realized who he was, and then it was like, okay, that's the end.
But
But like
it
I said,
wasn't
at the end
bad
of the day,
though.
we did get Alucard, and I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna say it again. I said it on one of our older episodes.
Uh
The
huh.
fact that Alucard can wield that goddamn sword with his mind,
That's a whole other level.
that's a whole nother level of fight. Like he legitimately is fighting, and then his sword is fighting somebody else.
Crazy. It's
His
crazy,
sword
bro.
slicing up somebody else while he over here whipping somebody else's ass.
Facts.
Like who do like what they do to that?
Well,
But yeah, sorry. Yeah, we got completely off topic, but
hey,
we
it
had
was a
to
good topic.
because we had to go be APs. We don't like doing that. I like to
Yeah.
talk about the APs. I don't like being one, but that was just blasphemous. Like,
so so now, along with Windbreakers, we finally got Demon Slayer to come back. Brother, let me tell you. Okay,
I have
don't get me
officially
wrong.
changed who my favorite Hashira is.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, but go ahead.
We'll get there. Bro, you know, like some great animes, they'll come out and they'll be the first episode of the new season will be flat. Bro, the, Demon Slayer could have done that, but
Yeah.
they were like, nah, we about to show y'all why we are what we are, why we're held in such high regard. Because, bruh, that win Hashira, that's
That,
my guy.
bruh,
That is my guy.
on top of the fact that bruh is a pure asshole, like
I love it. I love his.
and his his attitude is so funny. Like he is serious a thousand
Oh yeah,
percent of the time. Like,
but and I recorded a reaction to the episode. I'll drop it. Hopefully I'll drop it tonight. But
yeah.
man, like, because I read some of the story, or I remember
Mhm.
some of it. I read it a while ago. The reason he is like that, it's has all he's doing it because he cares so much.
Yeah.
You know, he was like that's the best way for me to make sure that no one I care about is around me is by being a dickhead. And
Yeah.
that's just what I'm doing. And
Yeah.
so,
He's just running. He rolling with it.
but bro, that the way they displayed their breathing techniques, him and the serpent Hashira, bro. Look, I said this before, and to whoever said this to me, screw you, because telling me that those breathing styles weren't real, you messed me up. But bruh, seeing him cut those demons' heads off with his wind breathing was crazy.
But let me ask you this though. Even though we know that, you forget it while you're watching the episode because
I forgot. It's so good.
Because the episode is so detailed and that animation is so legit, you get lost back in it all over again. Bro. In your mind, you're like, "That's real. That is real."
And it was so good. I was like, you know what? Screw this. This is amazing, bro. I just felt like they really hit the episode. At least they started the episode off right. This is the Hashira training arc. Okay, show us some Hashiras. The very first episode.
We have to show you why. So I think the part of the reason why they did that. Part of the reason why they started the episode off like that is that, okay, we know that this is a training arc, right? We have to show you why they have to go into training.
Yeah.
Ergo, we got to show you them fighting and what they're up against. Because what caught me off guard initially is when the first demon jumped at one of the underlings that was with the Hashiras.
Yeah.
And nigga head got cut off. I'm like, who did that? And then I see the serpent Hashira, and I'm like, oh, that nigga katana is an actual serpent. And then it takes off from there, and they just dismantled all of them. And then they go up to the second story, and the Wind Hashira just, I don't even know what technique that was,
bruh.
But bruh just slashed. It wasn't even just their heads. Like he slashed them into itty bitty pieces. And then the second round of demons come. Serpent Hashira jumps forward, and he is like, "I ain't asked you to come and help me." And he's, but I will say this though. I will say this: when they, and I might be leapfrogging a little bit ahead of what you're about to say, but when them niggas jumped over the little roof thing and they saw that they were in they didn't know, but we knew that they had done jumped into that infinity
castle. Bro,
I said they should die. I said these niggas should die.
There are times when as a manga reader, there are times where in the manga they kind of highlight, this is what this would look like in the anime, like, or you can kind of imagine what it would look like.
You can imagine it,
bro. This anime, like Demon Slayer, they take it to a whole other level. You're seeing shit spin and floors change, and bro, I was
you saw the castle started to fold up, and I'm like, I say, oh, and then they didn't make it any better because they started showing you the demons that were in the castle.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, them boys.
The fact they were like, what were we just looking at?
I didn't like how. I love how they did it, but I didn't like how they did it because they caught me so off guard. I'm thinking he jumping into the forest or something. Yeah, this nigga jumping into the Infinity Castle,
bro.
You don't want to be there. You don't want to be in there.
You don't want to be there, man.
And you don't want to be in there,
bro. I thought that
not with evil Michael Jackson. You don't want to be in there,
bro. Man, I'm telling. It was a great opening because it was such a great tease to what's going to happen later on down the story, bro. Man, and they did have some lull periods in the episode, like in the very beginning. We were talking about Nezuko, and then we got to see like Zenitsu. That we started slowly introducing all of our main characters back. And bro, probably the
Zenitsu is retarded,
very much so. Very much so, bro.
That nigga is determined that everybody missed him. Like everybody, no nigga, we didn't miss you. Like,
Bro, the funniest part had to be when he came back and he sees Nezuko and Nezuko's speaking, and he just was like, "Yeah, marry me, be mine, be mine." And she said, "Welcome back, Inosuke." I was like, "Yo, you just see that vein, like,
bro."
bulging.
That boy turned around and boy was like, "I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill him."
But no, bro. Okay, so that was funny part A. Part B was when they showed Inosuke teaching her how to talk.
Oh yeah, that Inosuke,
boss man, Inosuke.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, that was so that I like how they mix in a little bit of comedy, and then bro, it's crazy to see.
Inosuke, my nigga.
I need to go rewatch it because the
I might
part
watch
where
it, like,
the I guess the Master Hashira, he was just explaining everything that's going on, and I'm trying to understand why or how they understand that Muzan is coming. So I'm pretty sure I just overlooked it.
Yeah. So from what I got from it, so Nezuko conquered the sun.
Yep.
Right.
Muzan wants her. That's why he's coming.
Muzan wants her, and they gonna have. It's gonna be a battle. They're gonna have to fight it out.
Yeah,
but they went to. I can't remember her name, but at the end they went to old girl,
the one that
and they want her.
Nezuko and Tanjiro met like in the first season.
Yeah, they want her to assist with the battle that's coming.
Yeah. And
but at the end of the day, the main issue is that he wants Nezuko because she's conquered the sun, and he wants that's their one fatal flaw. They want to become daywalkers.
Yeah,
basically, like,
bro. And then they just decided, like, look, we're about to go into our little training montage and get these guys right because the battle is coming. And bro, I would say, like, honestly, one of the most interesting things is that the Demon Slayer marks, right? They all work off resonance.
Yes.
So essentially, if I have my mark, you don't have yours, us being near each other would help you get yours and
help me get mine.
Battle.
Yeah. It's like it's a Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, it's a Wi-Fi.
It's a Wi-Fi.
Man, I would say
so. Explain something to me real quick. Okay. What's the issue? And I gotta go. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm probably gonna watch it tonight. But what's the issue with the water Hashira? Like, everybody stayed. Him and the wind Hashira like had it out. What's his issue
I would spoil it for you. I can't tell you.
Just tell me. Is it something to do with Kokushibo?
No.
Okay. I'm good. I take that back. I'm not good. Give me some insight. As to what his issue is.
So,
because I haven't. You're a hypocrite because you're partly one of those manga readers who's like, I know something you don't know.
Yeah, but I don't go out there like showboating. I don't do that.
True. I'll give you that.
Okay, so
I'll give you that.
Essentially, what happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm sorry if I'm spoiling you, if you haven't read the manga, but something happened. The water Hashira died.
Mm-hmm.
He took over. He doesn't see himself as being a true water Hashira.
Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. Yeah. And when Hashira was finna get on his ass, though.
Oh, what? Bro. He was about to... Bro.
He was gonna get on his ass.
ass.
He was
And
gonna get on his ass.
bro, it's so funny that like they're all split into their own individual categories, like how they're going to train
Yeah.
these demon slayers. And I love that they brought our boy back, the Sound Hashira. I know he's retired, but I'm so glad he came back.
Oh,
Because,
Tenjin.
yeah, I'm glad that Tenjin's
Tenjin
back,
Hill.
bro.
Tenjin
Man,
Hill.
what all happened during this episode? Because it was a 40-minute episode. Like,
So it was the Infinity Castle.
Yep.
After the Infinity Castle, that's when old girl came back, and then Zenitsu came back. Tanjiro and Zenitsu got into it. Zenitsu bit Tanjiro on the forehead.
I remember that. That was funny.
And Nosuke jumped through the goddamn window.
Yep. And they started training the demon slayers, and then they
started training. And then they had that long
demon to.
They had that long ass meeting.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. I mean, yeah, that was pretty much it. It was pretty much an introductory as to what's about to go down with some action. And then your boy, the Stone Hashira, and with the goddamn everybody get scared. Everybody got scared.
Bro. So during the course of like the training arc, and even I want to say it's going to be mostly during the training arc.
Yeah,
is you're going to start seeing the backstories of all these Hashiras, just like how we saw with Moichiro, the Love Hashira, how we saw their stories.
Mitsuri.
Bro, like it gets bad, bro. Like
I'm sure.
I feel probably the one I feel most worse for is it's a tie between the Wind Hashira and the Stone Hashira, because how the Wind Hashira, that situation was just jacked up.
Okay.
But part of me kind of feels more for the Stone Hashira because he was looking after kids when everything happened.
Oh, that's why bro be so emotional.
Bro, it's going to be
always,
something, man.
That nigga is always crying.
Before we even move on, you mentioned that you have a new favorite Hashira, which
Serpent. That shit's raw.
It is. It is.
That shit is raw.
Bro, the way he moves is silky smooth, bro. I ain't gonna hold you like that. That is tight.
Wait, I don't think was it the last one or it wasn't his last move, but the one that he called the slithering the coil. The coil one when he was
when he jumped off the building. Bro, that was fire. And then
I thought no lie. I thought when he jumped off the building, I'm like, well, he like jumped and then he like jumped or he did like a Matrix fall. Yeah. But I thought he was like finna like stop in the air in mid-air or something, or he was like leading them away.
Bro,
bro did all it.
Brother. All I'm saying is they did this first episode right. They did it right.
And then your boy Wind Hashira, that boy hit them with the tornado wind spin. I say,
and then the blood spray. Oh my god!
Yeah, and it like dropped on it. I was like, okay,
this is the way you open an episode.
And he still was like monotone. He still was like, bro. It's like, man, bro, you got demon blood like dropping down on your face. All right, you got it, fam. You got it,
bro. Man.
It was epic.
I'm telling you, we are being spoiled as anime.
You make a very good point. This is how when you reintroduce when you introduce the next season, especially when it's long and especially when it's a long awaited first episode for next season, you have to do something of this nature.
You have to,
because let's just say they take away the battle at the Infinity Castle. Let's just say they take that away. and it
Mhm.
starts with Tanjiro in the hospital. Tanjiro, healing or whatever. Well, no, it
Okay.
starts with old girl coming back. It's gonna lull you because you have nothing to hold on to.
Yeah.
Because after that, like you said, it's the meeting, and then after that, there's no more action. Like it's gonna lull you. So they had to do something to like hook you in and be like, all right, let me watch this. Because like you said, it's a 40-minute episode.
It is a
Most of
bro.
all the other episodes have been like 20. All the other episodes are like 19, 20 minutes.
And I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I was starting to get exhausted with the 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, granted, it didn't help that I watched it late as hell last night, but I was
Yeah.
like, okay. And this is getting a little bit long, but even at the end, I was like, oh crap, they got me wanting more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about this season. And this is literally only the beginning. We're gonna get this arc. We're gonna get right now we're getting the My Hero Academia season 7, which RIP to my girl Star and Stripes. I'm sorry, mama, but you about to get in your bag in that Vestige world. What we got that we got Demon Slayer, we got 1,000 Year Blood War arc coming back this year. We got Dragon Ball Daima. We got
You got season 2 of Blue Lock.
season 2 of Blue Lock. Like,
You know what I want to see? You know what I need to watch?
what's that?
The what is it? Haikua?
Haroku?
The basketball anime.
Oh, I know. That's on Netflix. Yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
need to watch that because I just saw a clip and I'm like, oh, okay. I need to check
It's
that out.
good. It's good.
But
I
yeah,
wish the series wasn't short.
yeah.
Yeah. But
But yeah, we're definitely spoiled. We're
oh, we're
definitely being
spoiled, man.
spoiled.
We are in the
Definitely being
golden
spoiled.
era, in my personal opinion. Like,
Absolutely.
I
Because
just
when you think about it, everything else that's gonna come after, so there's a set group of animes right now.
yeah.
Everything that's going to come after them is gonna have to take bits and pieces of this set group of animes that we have right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to start to any new animes that come out, unless it's just completely off the wall, we're gonna notice some similarities between a new one that has came out and a previous one that is a part of this golden era right now.
Give me a
Like you're
second. I'll
gonna
be
see it.
right back.
Like, you good. But yeah, so when it's all said and done, if you haven't watched Demon Slayer, this news episode, bunch of spoilers. Sorry, you just have to deal with it. But go check it out. And once again, if you have not watched Windbreakers, you need to watch that one. You need to watch it. You will not be disappointed. And lastly, but not least, and the number one is Castlevania is the best anime that Netflix has put out. Period. End of discussion. I don't want to hear it. It is the best one. So that's all I have to say about that. I don't know if you got anything else. Other
No,
than
no.
that,
So I'm just gonna say what I said in the beginning when we were unlisted or private, whatever it was I messed up on. It said, look,
we're
once
under the
again, we just
radar.
want to give a big shout out to everybody that's rocking with our content. If this is your first time, please let us know below what kind of content you'll want to see from us. Because look, we're growing, and we made this podcast because we wanted to make sure that not only we had our voice, but we want to make sure that your voice is being heard too. So let us know what y'all want to see. Now, for those of you who are back again, and if you aren't subscribed,
Subscribe. Period.
Because you came back for a reason. So
Subscribe.
we have to be doing something right. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Run us up to 500. We're doing this subscriber giveaway. Once we get 500, we'll put names in a pool and we'll give away a free copy of the new NCAA game that's dropping in July.
And we may give away more, and we may give away more than one copy.
We may give away more than one copy. So other than that, man, look, thank you for giving us your time today. Be blessed.
Yeah.
Deuces, y'all.
Limitless late night.
Oh, late night. Deuces.